the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Anchai and the United States of America echo abato so ananina ejina Donald Trump and afe yamame Harris so and I want echo na ene Ghana de no ebo abura se Harris eye vice yedi man se onko and Donald Trump on so about 4 years it is a Dr. Mahmoud Bomi yedi amane so onko ne John Dramani Mahama ono so ababi 4 years na 7 December and a yenso yebeto yedie na ebasa no a one na eya one eye post no eya de se ade se na one e post prediction eba beto abonten prophet one so e de one de enamu na ejagezi ene reverend osu bempamo de sisi e won de no abo enchen na nipa ba ko a NDC amanyoko ne se one edi one ho ya wa si edu Nketiah se wadi ne ho ya pa a enye asemkotoa eye Musa dankwa a ono eyema global info analytics esi edu Nketiah se Musa dankwa ma omutirimu ayo mu de because Paul bi ode ba bonti bia NDC amanyoko no ene winu until say on 1st October 2024 Musa dankwa ede ba betu edwa se it will take a miracle for Trump to win nti esi edu Nketiah se ohun se Trump win no se asem eyaba Sam Musa dankwa me etirima ye de sam ni post or de ba bontin nyina nya de ase no kure wom ene wo se me ni bre ni etimi ya campaign nya sa de asem na ebe fire se enkoni enkotie
USA Donald Trump atem so atiase owie ya on the 6th of January November 2024 emrachi ye fifikete so babontia Trump's win is a good omen for us in the NDC.
Nobody just a time be a contradiction.
Yes. Na say mama no. O kasem ne no change no. On one breath, most any time be na Democrats be win no. Most mo win. And na de niam kwete say a mo sa akwaje. O ye papa nkwani munte. Na de am se kese ani say, one more sofo 50 kote kro ya na most time. Oboni pama no kofa sofo bi ma muska say, we mo nyame se most be sa ready the next election. Areho sem se fofi antoata na oduaba mo ene ba ye enkrofo nyensa bi ne odi kan sort ase eye Musa dankwa wa bon sort ase we hu na this picture kra no a otime de ye poster we won bury ni ana brantie babo nti we say it will take a miracle for Trump to win. Musa Dankwa's global info analytics review. We are as one more and faith solutions. And faith solutions there. Wamoka international credit rating no. Afedia ejumano emfentino. Wamoso bedan wemu poster. Chedi onoso kae. We say faith solutions predicted a win for Kamala and a win for Mama. Our husband said they've had it wrong. Enya nkwa o NDC for so for am so hyenkom e de mama titiri ni na jagezio se ho anwan ono so babonten e be ka bi nsem den se mama na we ni e be we ni aba no nam ayiso Kamala so be we ni ba bia koduro no ewura no yo basima obone bra enitimi mpese mekoho na mom ye no omu ni twaka ye ni we mu no wo twaka na ye so nhade ayo so no we mu so ayo so no na the NDC for we are finish say the America ni ba Donald Trump oni say before COVID no economy of build here MPP so before COVID no economy ya build here no say ya na ma nke wiase o ma bi onu beto ye enya say pen on Donald Trump and no mpenu he did so well but the chairman lusu ye no it was a punishment because Emresi Akufo-Addo take bold steps towards HIPIC, you know, towards or the saying
COVID-19. Yeah.
Now Donald Trump did the aggressor China for the diaba. Energy woman some. Also, this woman shadi into a kasa raw. Emra yan kodaki. Yawu Akufo-Addo. A transi as a shame yama. Yanti COVID no. Enti me mun kan fam yeso no na Donald Trump edidi agro na ni ba ne ho so no na you too late so what you say and he left economy now it was very strong just as at that time no Akufo-Addo's economy Bawumia's economy Ghana's economy was one of the best in Africa. We were number one. My person and communicators will be here. They should toe the line. Yeah, you know me. No one fabbing home. The bottom line is, say no if you could take a say, so my winning to my idea. Cut across our amount to make anything. When would the say they built a robust economy? So what you say? Now we dey ban adebaye. Who work on the economy adebaye and say, ya am na kadumpi. Osi ya am na kadumpi. Ana Akufo-Addo so ebe build the economy na ebi sida. Ena sabe obi wiase nsem senia esitie. Oh. Ena covid so ko ba ya. Ede ho nsem. Edu ba bi kura no. Mama nuemu. Eko Harvard. Edi kotudwa mama nka matiefo hunu. Edi kotudwa. Wase. Eni. Me tum ran ma chirisi. Kosia frimpoma aba askore this year. Yes, Demiriba. The crew me askora hinsan. The crew no minia.
And aduma kundi o ka no crowd no dem na make Trump or coin said you can say economy don't the why corner.
Yes.
Or coin or buy your womb after 4 years to Werini. Yes. Because COVID indeed.
Yes. Yes.
But Mahama what quite 2020
yes.
well lose. Because what do I
yes. Tia John Dramani Mama 23rd April 2022 24th African Business Conference Harvard Business School. Like governments all over the world, it became necessary for African governments to take action to shield their population from the effects of the pandemic. This meant, in many cases, an increase in deficit due to unbudgeted expenditures. This has devastated many African economies and sent them deeper into unsustainable debt and economic downturns. The pandemic has had a general deleterious effect on the economy of African countries. Wasi senya wiasimu amai awudo no ohawe siye no enu abi na esi abibrem mai eni wiase afa na nyina ya Ghana kan ho no emra wo mo ye mo budget yi no o ma so da ye de ye November adi su si March enti no senye Nyankopon a ka Ghana kranke kombiku yen de bia nto no krase awiam na kadumpa o na to no dia kiawu so atiase into say no say abibrem fo no yetimi bobosia na yetimi de hwe nkrofo mama no anum tum so the pandemic is estimated to have dragged about 55 million more people into poverty in Africa and exposed another 46 million more to the risk of hunger and malnutrition. Indeed, 70% of hunger in Africa, which had already been on the rise since 2014, is directly attributable to this pandemic. No one can say, a big rumor say, in the past, 55 million. A idea or how a year or here, Bubu Duamo, Akawomo. Now, of the Pima Dianai Ensia, a year 46 million, almost a quam, any year, any Kawomo. Now, some to also say, Empo Amunchemo, dear son, or Bibrum, and any panel. A idea, a year, a Nsem-Pii really do night. And anasa how no ashase na ne beka ntire ene covid Nsem-Pii mienu du na nyam pipi no waban mu o mama na waban mu nti adan na wasa atwa ho abeka anu makoko ne kuni kwatifi ko hunu so wabana afo bebusa say ni power yes atwa abama ne biem mama can deceive us again. He can't deceive us again. So what I say, he can't deceive us again. Kontompo ene nabraba so okay hanumwa Russia-Ukraine war to cause budget price to cause biggest price shock in 50 years. World Bank.
Are they a World Bank?
Yes.
To World Bank.
Yes, okay. World Bank. Was it the world faces the biggest commodity price shock since the 70s due to the Russian-Ukraine war. The World Bank said in its latest commodity market outlook report, global food and fuel prices shocks linked to the war are set to last until at least the end of 2024 and raise the risk of stagflation. It added it's being aggravated, it said, by restrictions in food, fuel and fertilizer trade that are exacerbating already elevated inflationary pressures around the world.
Eti aduma ko kan sa na wo putonti no ya na wo break it down akan twi
ya World Bank can say
me ma menum so atias
ya World Bank can say wo ho abeto yenso no enam COVID-19 no ama ekom na be ma niam aboa yeden obo fertilizer din
World Bank na
World Bank
yes
IMF de kura so ha IMF me percent here for unu say Trump ba ye no eye modern ma kufu ado boy no ene bi no bottle ho na COVID na went nya so mu ye na mom de tutia no ba na economy do manage no ho ene nti no mama ye nkai ma be free ba ene nyame adom ye de ye COVID ni ye ene ye tna ye sika sem se su tra mu me no ka sei ye wakufo we giant GDP of 8.3 ye sika sem ni nyini 8.3 mobile no esote ba 3.5 under John Dramani mama 8 years pepe no and then nyamiadom the economic recovery na yesasi animo no I'm telling you say and I'm 6.9 from 3.5 COVID and count from 3.5 me no kasei hwe figures no be dia koduo na we wuru say ampa se be ku di fatena kono na nya dua setena anansa mfuo nom ye de yabo ebra na yesua o man so ehu adwuma so ti ase aha MPP da bia makwaso aka say we identify problems and we solve problems NDC sees problems and talks about problems without doing anything about that. So the American NDC so say NDC inflation no ya mama kokwa antro say 54% no and I'm no ka say inflation 21.5 as of September 2024 inflation ya beton 40.5 and the mills ya bomade by 18.3 it come 8 years no sankamu timi di ba say 10% krana kamu nyehwe but mo di ko 15.3 and now we tire nyina echi no ya nam fit 21.9 na mama trans no 21.5 a wo hwem no se modem ma abon de se ne mentwa bi mum etefo mo hwe ni ye mo hwa mama ye papa de ndisi ko no odi no eto nchan ya growth ya nam 6.9 mama je no 8.3 from kufuo 8 years later in potwadi di enti wo di adanse se wa biam na kadompe ya ba yi anamontuo penti no 6.9 na total debt no mama nche no mu kakra na firimra otia and this one MPP for abobosia
na just total debt no ye e car
o mine no na wan hwiye ni wan nyanchechire mu a na so kudu omachi empeni for madaru mamu ba mu ye ni se kwachi adio se nkwanchi adio ye discan eyo ye discan eye enya se ya da we mesibi obres kan ni honom eno mebia so akona ni mu no bosia America bosia si ye ka si ebodi ni a Ghana nkura nyina bewu America bosia
America so yeah
mesi companies agi ehini we wiase nyina ebu omudin wo mo kai ka kire wa
no correct
me de mo yam fato se mra mi chase se mi three books me nya kokodura ankoje bosia gana kam ye billionaire wo ma no mo chase o mi e bold kwaje bosia no o mko manim se se de mi nya bia meje so ti ase because be me de usuruka insusu ni aham na kanu kro mo kanu enu no de e kadi nyina no a NDC fo ye se ko mo chechire e bi ato yenso no e ye $51 billion so convert ya 763 billion Ghana cedis na Rollins dia 7.1 billion
a car
no
odijai oh my Ghana
$7.1 billion Kofo dia less than $1 billion because no de nyame adom anamontro pa otu ye ni ntino hepic ye discount mi chain and a miss mama eja 21.50 billion and another Kofo ado so ja 21.88 billion it is 2015 crafty 88 no mu a less than 70 points, you know. And it is how converted most mama a canwa 21.15 billion. No? Now they multiply current you know I was saying dollar rate na 16.5 no. One more come you know 343 billion Ghana cedis. So quarter free 763 billion no more. Minia one more kwa car would jay 343 billion. And you must say so I'm kwa running the account. Kufuwa di nka Kufuwa di nka out of 763 billion no so am kwa about 343 billion na what we discard here then even the bus branding the printer you hu keke HD even confirm so ti ase even confirm dia minia enura idura kumadan local government university kone kowe wasantimemu
yeah
enna ko boase University, branch correct. And now, Prempeh, the first international airport, phase 2 and phase 3 of Kumasi International Airport, correct. Never end this for the Missing Jai Kada. Remember, about who do was a mechanical or say, but in the correct. One with the Akado, and now only woman and Chumakra and comedy Kwahung. Akado white even of the year for free. When we hear them Kofana Johakania, any bobo, no, the Bohonum. Ni a oni krasi ni ti a obo sabi e na sabi o me mpase e baje manu asi sumina so dia mi ka say woni say krasi ni ti na e ya no krasi ni ne ye e na ka ho asem ne na de eni bie no e ba bia nti krasi ni baby ne mo so bi okuma se obi abrochire mpo na montuo no ensi so yi a wona e krasi ni dia me kan so we se dia ndi se fu yi a 343 billion mo di ya den. What you say? And 345 ambulance. Ya chama district bia nyabi mo komuja in just 23. And so kwane mu be 20 ties apai. And then drones. Enura edia konkrase a eja Yawu dia so ya konkreti akwane nyina yenwie no. Samba enipa wo manya nkwati ase no. Nyame bi kire MPP. Ene Akufuado ne baomia. And tepa immigration. Kane na ba mu center ba kopɛ ewasinfosu. Ya chem amene asantima yo ba ko ayi ni ya fani po asantima mu a ya so be yi abro ofi hu so na di no na dwene ofi hu so na di no na dwene yes nya bi yes odi ya no eto nchanya enne ya regional officer 120 courthouses with accompanying accommodation for judges across the country 80 completed few left so ba a year a new modern court of appeal complex Kumasia. A 20 town houses and a guest out a certain permanent residence. And more than 10 years, your check cars close to 300 and a diama judges and he say a bit my boamo my juma. Now 3 SHS no diminia a yaduchem over 6 million. But I don't qua Maminko to a bua. There be a meka me say yai ya dia ye dia adwene to ho oh ya dia ye dia adwene eto ho na yenim dia ye jo mama on the 11th of November 2011 Mpachawutie Samuel vice president was to blame school systems for rising unemployment VIP. According to him, the market is saturated with business and general arts graduates. As few students take up courses in vocational skills, science and technology, which more often than not provide opportunities for innovation and self-employment. Right now, everybody is doing an MBA, business administration or human resource development and all that. But you also need to look at what the market wants and reform the school system so that it is producing what the market wants, so that people can come in and find work. Na some of you be no can you say o man no
chirimu mame
adwuma sam ho ya din nyina ne say your course so aye ne nye papa also ko history
akola ko school a chese de obukoko sua no enya papa also ko history na be di president o media course de me mu course bi anim tia na mo no ba bi wi ase gro yes ya gi asra no anyi bia ye so mawurawu ba bi akoduro no course bi awuhia na so de binum ho no mu ba bi wi ase akodo digitalization ti no no see akuyanim mama kan tra 2011
Young fan is now your president. 4 years already president. One to me and far innovations are my education. A good father by no. Apart from free status, no, you're the TV taba. And you are saying at this time education. That is why I've been saying, say, MPP sees a problem and we solve the problem.
But also now, can I just what be a president pay, sir? Idea why identify what we want me and president.
Yeah. Was see idea yo. Yeah, no, MP party friend. Was see idea yo. MP party friend crowd be.
When your plans be a found. There was a problem in here and
I person me say was a common sense. One more.